Not for real, y'all. It's your girl Sweepy here, back with another video. So I'm gonna show you guys how I size my wig to be the perfect fit. So I bought this Quinn Lux wig by this company off of Amazon. It's a 360 lace front and ombre. So it has the lace all the way around. And then in the middle part, you got your tracks. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed, but I got a peanut head. And I don't have to just do this for this wig. I have to do this with every single wig that I buy. I literally cut out a big chunk about this wide to make it fit my head. Other than that, I could put both arms in there. Like, what's up? So, basically what I do is I put the wig on my head. I take my two thumbs, holding the bottom of the wig, and then I pull the wig together, making it tight up here. And once I get it to the tightness that I want it, I take it off while holding the wig in place right here. And then I mark it. Normally when I measure my wigs, this is where it be at. And the whole middle part right here will literally be cut off, and this will be sewn together. So I'm going to show you how I do that. I'm going to put this in a quick ponytail so you guys can see what I'm talking about. This wig is crazy. If only I just had a regular size head. Okay. Make sure this is on my ears. Okay. I have the wig on. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I have scissors, a few combs for parting. I have two clips to, get the hair out the way. I have an ink pen. You can also use a marker, a red ink pen, a black ink pen. You can even use the white eyeliner that you use for your makeup or for your hair. And I have here an elastic band. And I actually got this band off of a dome cap. You know the dome caps for guys that they sell at the beauty supply for $2.99? Well, it has an elastic band around it. And I basically buy that and cut off the band from completely around it, open it up, and it's this long. And I can use this about 3 or 4 times. Because this is just the band that's going to go, that I use for the back of my head for the wigs. All right. So I got the lace front on. Now I'm going to take my thumbs and pull the wig together. Okay. So I want my wig to be this tight. So this is how tight it is in the front. Now, I'm going to take the wig off while holding it in place with my thumbs as a marker. And this is where I'm going to mark it with the ink pen or the marker, okay? So I see where that one is, and I see where that one is. So I'm going to put a little mark right here. Okay. You can't really see that good. Let me make this a little darker. Okay. Yeah. You might want to use a black marker. So this is where I marked my wig. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my comb, and right at that mark, I'm going to make a part about maybe an inch and a half, maybe to 2 inches long, starting at where the mark is. Okay, like this. So I made a part where my mark is. Here's my part. Here's my mark. Here's my part. And there's my mark. I'm going to take my clip to get the hair out the way so that I can make a clean cut. So now I'm going to take my scissors and cut on the line that I just marked. Okay. This is how long my cut is. Okay. Now I'm going to go over here to where my other mark is and make another part. Okay. So now here's my part. Here's my mark. And there's my part. Okay. So I'm going to take my scissors and make another incision. Okay. So now my wig looks like this. Okay. So this part right here is the part that I'm actually going to cut off. And once I cut it off, I'll be able to sew the wig together like this. And when you put it on, it's a circle again. So let's do that. So this is going to come off. So this is how much I cut off. This is about this spot. So now I'm going to take my thread, my weaving thread that I already have a knot in, because I know I'm probably slow like molasses. And I'm going to turn the wig inside out. Get these little loose hairs. Okay, turn it inside out. Just as if you were sewing a piece of material, a t-shirt. You know, you always want to turn it inside out before you begin. Then once you sew it, you turn it back the opposite way and perfect. Okay. So now I'm going to hold the wig together at the base, right where the band is that come with the wig, where this is, and I'm going to line it up with the opposite side, right here. See? I'm going to line that up. Then I'm going to sew up. I'm going to sew this in and out, or you can do round and round, it don't matter. Sew it together. I'm just sewing in and out right now. Okay, so I've sewn that part together. I just put a little stitch in it. Now I'm going to go up this way and sew this together. Can you see that? Let me see if I can zoom in. Nope, can't zoom in. Let's see if I can get closer. There you guys. Now you can't even see it. Okay. Just sew it in and out, in and out. So now that I've sewn up this way, I'm going to sew right back down to the end where I started at. Okay. Just about to the end. So now I'm getting to the end. And if you like, this is where you can do the little slip knot. Like if you were sewing on tracks. Do the hole, the loop, whatever you call it. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm going to do my last knot, tie it off. Okay. So when you're done, it should be sewn together. Don't mind this. There's just some hair that I should have stuck back in. I didn't. I'm going to cut these two little straps off. The hooks, rather. Now, if you use those, you can keep those. But I normally just sew my own elastic band on. That's how come I didn't do that. So now I'm going to turn the wig inside out. And it's a complete circle again. So now, this is what it looks like. This is it. There's the line. You can't even tell. It's totally together. Okay. So now let's put it on and see how good she fits. Look. I have to use a little force in order to get it down because I deliberately made it tight enough to where if you don't want to put glue on it, when you install it, you don't have to. So, perfect fit. Perfect fit. I know it look crazy because it ain't really look crazy right now, but it's the perfect fit. So now what I do is, you know that comb that I said I like so much in the back? I'm going to sew this back on here. And you just put it on like you normally would, right at the bottom of it, just like that. Okay. I don't want to make y'all wait, so I'm going to sew this on, then come back right to you. Okay, so now I have the comb on at the bottom of the wig, like you normally have it, and like it is when you first buy it. Now I'm going to put my strap on. My ear. I want it kind of tight. So it'll be like this. Okay. So this is how much strap I'm going to use. because it's going to stretch, pulling the wig even tighter from the front. And again, don't forget, this is from one dome cap, so you can use it about 3 times. Okay, so now, how do I know where to put my wig strap is? I always put my wig strap from one line to the other. How can I explain it? Okay, you see the wig? I start right here, and then I end on the other side, right there, at the thickest part, right where the lace stops. Okay. So I'm going to start it right here. I'm going to make a small part inside of the wig, so when I get ready to sew my strap on, the needle won't get tangled up in the hair. So I'm just move it out the way so that it's a clear space like that where it's going to be sewn right here. I'm going to start it right here, moving the hair out the way on the other side. Like that. I don't know why my fingers feel like they slippery all of a sudden. Right when it's time for somebody to be looking at me do something. Like get your slippery fingers. Okay. I'm gonna go over it one more time. Since it's gonna be getting pulled and all that kind of good stuff. Want to make sure it's nice and secure. So I only did about 4 stitches each way. Now I'm gonna tie it off. I'm gonna make a little knot underneath it. Slip knot. Probably about 2 of them. Okay. So now my strap has started and it's sewn on one side. Now I'm going to bring it over here to the other side, like that, and sew it to the other line. Now it's going to look all crinkly because when you put it on, it's going to stretch. So that's how you want it. So now I have to get a little bit more thread. Just the good old boys. Okay. Never meaning no harm. And I can't sing for crap. Okay. One more knot. Okay. Move the hair out the way. So this is me moving the hair out the way on the hair side. Then when I turn it over, it's right here at the line. So I'm going to take my elastic band. This seems short, but it's not. Connect it to the line and start to sew. You're basically doing the same thing that you did on the other side. Make about 4 quick stitches. Then run it back the opposite way, and you'll be done. Okay, now I'm going back the opposite way. This thread messed up right here. See if I can fix it. Oh, I hate when I do that. Don't y'all hate when y'all be trying to sew something and then a little piece of thread is accidentally left out? So now this is done. So now I'm going to tie it off. Do a little slip knot or 2. Okay. The wig is done. So now this is what it looks like. Turn it inside out. And it looks just like if you was to purchase it and it came with a band in the inside. So now let's see how she fits. So this is actually going to even make it fit more snug. Put my strap down in the back. Oh yeah, that feels good. That feels really good. And it's so snug. Very snug. Super snug. All right. So that's how I size my wig to be the perfect size for this peanut head of mine. So don't forget, like and subscribe so you can stay up to date. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Leave me a comment. I appreciate it. Let me know how you like this idea. Is this something that you was already doing, or how do you size your wig? What method do you use? What method works best for you? If you thought this video was informative, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you.